Now then, people, it's Joe. It's all Leeds TV. See if I get it right this time. No, I still got it wrong. It's Oscar. It's Oscar. It's all Leeds TV. And it's time for your Leeds lineups, your Everton lineups ahead of the big one. Will Rafinha make the cut? Are there any other injuries? Is Paddy okay? I'm trying not to look at the chat while Oscar gets together the lineups so we can react to it live as we like to do. Keep it locked to all Leeds TV as per. Please smash a like on the video. Let's see if we can get 200 likes on this video before we're done. So please smash a like if you haven't already. Share, subscribe. Of course, you know, it's pinned on YouTube. Subscribe to the channel. It's free to do so if you haven't already done. Keep it locked to all Leeds TV on your match day as per. You know, we've got today we've got live lineups. We've got the live watch along. We're doing a post-match live as well with it being a late. So me and Oscar will be doing a live post-match. So make sure you stick around for that. And of course, we'll finish with our live player ratings as we always do, where you get to get involved. You vote on the poll and you let us know your thoughts on the game. 270 people watching already. We're only a minute in. Thank you so much. Please smash a like on the video. Yes, Mark Ride, I do have a new chair. Check me out. Moving around. I've got a desk coming tomorrow.
Second appearance.
We're going up in the world. We're going up in the world. But yeah, keep smashing a like as per. Let's see if we can get 200 likes before we go. Oscar, do you have the lineups? Are we ready, my man?
Let's go straight into it. Cool, so in goal, Mr. Ilan Melier. Right back, Luke Ayling.
Yeah.
On the centre backs, we have Pascal Struijk.
No, call him his proper name, Oscar.
Pascal Struijk.
Struijk. Virgil van Struijk.
Virgil van Struijk. Virgil van Struijk. Liam Cooper. Gianni Alioski. Then holding midfield, we have Calvin Phillips.
Nice
right-hand side, Rafinha does make it. He makes it. Left-hand side, Jack Harrison. Central midfield, we have Matthias Klick and Mr. Stuart Dallas.
Nice.
And up top, does he make it? Does he not make it? He does. Patrick Bamford is fit for this game. Just the one change.
Which one, my watch? Yeah, so, look, absolutely buzzing with that, Oscar. Absolutely buzzing. Virgil van Struijk's in there alongside Liam Cooper. That's nice to see. Our lad to Leeds says limbs, absolute limbs. Yeah, I think we were limbs. Yeah, we were all worried about Rafinha, but he makes the cut, which is amazing. He's going to give whoever's playing at left fullback for them a torrid time. I think it'll be Digne more than likely, maybe not. And then, of course, I'm buzzing with Dallas in there as well. And I think, to be honest, I don't know if you agree. I think I'd rather have Rodrigo in the side, of course, but I do think we have a little bit more control in the middle when we have Dallas and Klick there.
It gives us a bit more presence, doesn't it? I think off the ball, I think it definitely helps. I mean, obviously, it's a bit less creativity, a bit less goal threat when you obviously have Rodrigo out. But having said that, Dallas has scored just as many goals as Rodrigo this season. But you know what I mean? It's less technical, I guess, but it's a bit more legs over kind of like technical feet and that lot. So I don't mind that, to be fair. I'm quite happy to see Dallas in there. It's a big game, this. You know, it's, again, you know, I know obviously with Everton are on the bad run, but it's still a tough game in terms of it's not like you're playing like a bottom three side. We've got to seriously look at that. And for me, Dallas and Klick worked superbly against Leicester, to be fair.
Yeah, no, exactly. And of course, it's a revelation that we see the man up top as well, Bam Bam. He did say it was just a dead leg after Leicester, so I wasn't too worried about Bamford anyway. But it's nice to see him in there. Nice to see it's confirmed. What's the bench looking like, Oscar?
So the bench is as follows. Bear with me one second. Just literally disappeared off my screen. It's disappeared off my screen. 1 second. Right, the bench. Kiko Casilla, Charlie Creswell, Leif Davis, Jamie Shackleton, Jenkins, Costa, Niall Huggins, Tyler Roberts, and Pablo Hernandez. So quite a young bench, really. You see Creswell, Jenkins, Huggins, Davis, Shackleton on there. You know, it's only really Roberts and Hernandez we'll look at, maybe Costa, who you look at and think they're options off that bench, really, to be fair, mate. So we're going to have to hope that the starting 11 does its job, to be honest, mate.
Yeah, and I think it will, I think it will. I'm just looking, guys, I'm just looking now at the analytics on the video. There's 36% of you that are watching this currently that aren't subscribed to this channel. What are you playing at? Subscribe.
Disgrace.
It's
Get
free.
Subscribed.
It's free. And smash a like while you're at it as well, guys. Looking at the analytics, 36% of you aren't even subscribed. What are you doing, man? Help a brother out. Help the brothers out. But yeah, I'm over the moon with the lineup. I think Rafinha is absolutely huge. Who's he going to be going up against in that left back position, mate? What's the Everton lineup?
So the Everton lineup I can display on screen now. Okay, so the Everton lineup, trying to tell what's going on here, really. I mean, obviously Robin Olsen's gone in goal for Pickford. It looks like a back four, I think. Godfrey at right back. Probably Holgate, actually, at right back. Godfrey, Mina, centre halves, left back Digne, and then midfield it looks like Andre Gomez and Doucouré in front of them, in front of the back four as such. Sigurdsson in the 10 role, and then right hand side I'm going to imagine it'll be Iwobi, left hand side Richarlison, and through the middle Calvert-Lewin. So it looks like a 4-2-3-1, 4-3-3, something like that. To be fair, mate. So interesting battle, obviously in the midfield. Gomez has come in. He didn't start the last game.
Why not James? Why not James?
He's on the bench.
Why not James? Yeah, that's a real strange.
I'm not going to argue, mate. I'm not going to complain.
No, exactly. I look at that.
James on the bench.
My only thought process would be possibly that maybe he would expect Sigurdsson to do a better job on Calvin in terms of pressing maybe from the front because, we all know last time out against Everton, their press was basically non-existent, bro, and Calvin run the game for the full 90. I mean, we gave him 10s in our player ratings. He was that good. So maybe he's employing Sigurdsson in there because he gets more energy out of Sigurdsson. I don't know. Everton fans might disagree. But that would be my first inkling, unless, of course, James has picked some sort of knock-up. But if he hasn't, why are you playing Sigurdsson? My only explanation would be, is he expecting Sigurdsson will do more pressing from the front than he can get from a James Rodriguez?
Yeah, I'd have thought so, mate. I think you look at it from that sense, but I still think Gylfi Sigurdsson, he's not known for his work rate, but I guess he does offer a bit more than James. Because to be fair, your Everton fans who were on Monday night, very critical of Sigurdsson. James, his work rate isn't great. He's very much a luxury player in that sense. Very much the Mesut Ozil kind of work rate, if you like. Yeah. And I think obviously Sigurdsson, he gives you that bit more in kind of like a pressing. But again, I still think I'm relatively happy with that. It might even be Doucouré who goes to press Calvin. You might play Doucouré in front of Sigurdsson. I think Doucouré's got that bit more of an engine. But having said that, Doucouré had a poor game against Newcastle. But look, these are still good players we're talking about, to be fair. I know there's obviously but the big thing is no Alan, no James. I think that's a massive blow. No Michael Keane either, to be fair. Not saying Michael Keane's a top player, but I do think Everton seem to have a settled back four. So obviously Godfrey going into centre-back seems a little bit unsettled to me that Everton seems, to be fair. But look, still a tough game, but I actually feel more confident having seen that Everton starting 11 than I did before I came on, to be fair. And I was already feeling pretty confident that we were going to at least get something tonight, if not win the game.
Yeah, well, listen, I'm very confident, and this may come back to bite me, but I'm not. I think we can definitely get something from this game, especially at home, and I'm really confident. I think we maybe should have won the previous game by a little bit more. Personally, just my opinion. And I do look at the lineup as well and see Sigurdsson in there and think, okay, I'm not too fussed about that. It's nice to see James Rodriguez on the bench. Do I rate Iwobi? If I'm being honest, no. I thought it was crazy that they paid what they did for him from Arsenal. It was like 30 mil or whatever it was. I don't rate him. Again, this could come back to bite me, but I can only say what I see. I don't rate Iwobi. I'm not concerned about him. I know Richarlison's not been in great form, but he's someone, I was watching something earlier and they were saying some fans maybe would want him dropped, but I can understand why Carlo Ancelotti would persist with Richarlison, because I think he's a top level operator. I think he's only got 2 goals though, maybe this season, something like that. So he's been 2
goals so far. But the thing is, as I said with Calvert-Lewin's not actually scored in the league since the start of December. But the thing is that makes you a little bit on edge about stats like that is it's got to come to an end at some point. But hopefully it's not us. That's the only thing I look at. But Yeah, there we go. Our man Ramadan there, to be fair. Top man. Liverpool fan. But yeah, fair enough. It's wanting us to thrash them.
Yeah, definitely.
I tell you what, mate, to be fair, you look at the table all of a sudden, Arsenal got beat yesterday. And obviously Southampton got beat 9-0 by, I'm not sure who they got beat 9-0 by. I'm trying to think who it was. But yeah, to be fair, at least we scored 2, is all I'm going to say.
Yeah.
But look, if we win this today, all of a sudden you're looking at that table and thinking, you know what? Put a bit of a run together, 2 or 3 wins. All of a sudden you're kind of looking up that table.
No, exactly, mate. You know where my thoughts are. You've still
got the Champions League music played in the back.
Well,
You've got it ready. End of this game, you're gonna get it. You're gonna just play the Champions League music.
No, you know where my thoughts are, and I've said this from the start. So I'm not flip flopping. I've said it from the start. I do think that we could have a look. We might not get in there, but I do think we'll flirt with it. I do think we'll flirt with Europe. We've discussed it before. We win tonight, we're in the top 10. You've then got Palace. We're not that far off. And I know people will laugh and people tell me to be quiet and all this sort of stuff, but I'm always positive. It is what it is. And why can't we? We compared where we were to the same time as Sheffield United. Ultimately, Sheffield United didn't get in, but they missed out. They just missed out. And I think that might happen to us. I'm not saying we'll get in there, but I definitely think we will flirt with it. We will definitely flirt with it. And why not? Because, look, Everton will be a tough test. I'm confident though, and I think we can deal with it. We've got, we've got a new pitch laid. The lineups, what we want to see. Yes, we're missing Rodrigo, but I do think we have a little extra bit of control in there, just from a personal standpoint. We don't have the technical ability, as you've mentioned before, but I think we've seen enough from Dallas over the last couple of games in that role that he's getting better. I don't know how these players continue to get better. More likely to flirt. I mean, I've read this morning as well. By the way, that Lampard's in the running for that job. So, mate, don't, man, because he has no clue, bro. He has no clue. But yeah, I it is what it is. I want them to take him, please. Please take Frank Lampard. Any Bournemouth fans out there, it'd be nice to see. Look, we've got over 500 people watching, which is absolutely huge as always. Please smash a like on the video, as I say. Quite a lot of you that are watching now aren't subscribed, so please subscribe to the channel as well. It's free to do so, that little red button. But just smash a like on the video if you can. And remember, at All Leeds TV, we will be with you all evening. What have we got coming tonight, Oscar?
Well, we're trying something a bit different. We mentioned it last night, but we're going to try something a bit different after the game. Of course, from 7:15, we will have the watch along. Game kicks off at 7:30. You've got your totally unbiased commentary here, your alternative commentary on All Leeds TV. Mute your TV or whatever you're watching the game on and listen to us. Keep watching the game, but listen to us at the same time. Totally unbiased commentary. We won't start calling Stuart Dallas a local lad. We've properly researched every single team we're playing against, so don't worry about that. After the game, we're going to do a live post-match reaction. So about 10-15 minutes after the game, we're going to be with you. We're going to be with you about 9:45, live post-match reaction, something we've not tried before, but we're going to try it in this video. You guys seem to want it. We're going to do it. We're going to see how it goes. We're going to do about 45, maybe 30, 45 minutes talking about the game. Then straight after, player ratings about 10:30. And then, pretty much all night.
We can finally get some kip. Some guy sent me a thing on Twitter actually saying All Leeds TV's content tonight and sent me a video. It was absolutely hilarious. I won't try to do it. But it was something along the lines of you got beans, jeans, potatoes. It was brilliant. Anyway, check it out on my social media if you haven't already. But yeah, look, happy, mate, happy. Big shout out as well, Paul, who watches us all the time, all the way from Vietnam. Pelham. Someone said, I saw that video. It was an absolute beauty, wasn't it? I got beans, jeans, potatoes, all of it. But yeah, love this from Harry Burns. Says, click this. Raf will score again. Remember, you said it. I will do. Remember, I said it. Don't mean you said it, Harry. You said it, Harry. But yeah, really excited. I've been looking forward all day to this. Excited with the lineup. I look at the Everton lineup and think we can get at them. I think Hammer's not been in there. Yes. Well, let's see how it unfolds, Oscar. You know, it'll be interesting to see who does the pressing on Calvin, because he was left to dominate. And maybe that was a little bit naive from Carlo Ancelotti. He said this week, you know, he didn't even know about Bamford. Now he does. So maybe he just thought his team would outclass us on the day. They were in great form at the time as well. However, it looks to me with the change of personnel, obviously Digne in there as well, which is huge. It'll be interesting to see how he does go about it. Leicester have just gone 2-up, by the way. Fulham losing 2-0. So, you know, we're almost there in terms of survival.
Oh, we're not worrying about that. We're not worrying about survival.
You know where I am. I'm just saying, because
I'll answer that on me now before the game. It's Champions League music, mate. I've got it ready.
A lot of people still go that, oh, we're not safe yet. We're not. You know where I land. You know, I'm with David. You know, David knows where I land. You know, I just keep popping up them little pictures of Europe. But yeah, we'll have to wait. We'll see. Yeah. It'd be nice to get two positive results against this Everton side. On their lineup, mate, do you look at anyone in particular on there that massively worries you?
I think obviously one different side of this game to the last one is Digne starts at left back. So obviously Everton's big source of creativity is Digne getting that ball into the box for Calvert-Lewin to get his head on the end of. But I think obviously you've got to look at Hammers from the bench. You know, I think obviously the part of maybe of Ancelotti's thinking is that Rodriguez at his age, you know, his level of fitness, he's not 25 anymore. We can't play so many games consecutively. Maybe that's part of Ancelotti's thinking, you know, to use Rodriguez off the bench, a bit like Rodgers did with Maddison earlier on in the season, or other managers have against us, you know, when they've just brought the firepower on towards the end of the game. So, yeah, I think if it's 0-0 with 20 minutes to go and you see Rodriguez coming on, bit of a concern there, definitely. I think obviously with Richarlison, we know he's a top player. You know, realistically, he's going to put an end to that goal drought at some point. Just got to hope it's not against us. But I don't think there's anything specifically other than that. Even if you count what I've just said then, is specifically looking at this. Yeah, put it this way. I looked at Leicester. You had Tielemans, Maddison, all on top form. Barnes on top form. I don't think at the minute any of Everton's players are on top form. But having said that, on their day, Everton are a top team. Yeah, they've beaten Leicester away already this season. Got several really good results at, you know, maybe earlier on in the season, and they've got a top-class manager. But for me, I'm not nervous going into this, partly because there's no real pressure on us. We've already got the results we kind of need for this week. And secondly, because I just genuinely don't think Everton are on it at the minute. So I'm not really too worried about anything specifically, mate. The only different factor is Digne's in, and they've got an actual left-back on the pitch, not Fabian Delph.
Yeah, not Fabian Delph. We've got Almighty Leeds to win. Come on, says the Landy Lover. Thank you for the super chat. Ricky Marvin says, loving the chair. So am I, mate. It's so comfy. I'm sick of that couch behind me. But yeah, listen, that's it. I think that's it. We've done about 18-20 minutes. Please smash a like on the video, guys. We've got real numbers on this, to be fair. Just looking up there, absolutely superb. Smash a like. Every like equates to... What's going to equate to today? Marcelo Bielsa. If you like the video, if you think Marcelo Bielsa is the best human being in the world, like the video. Yeah, I always come up with something new each week. So that's basically it. If you don't like the video, then you basically don't think that. Or if you're an Everton fan and watching this, if you think Carlo Ancelotti is the best human being in the world, like the video. Just like the video, please. You get the drift. Yeah. And we'll see you back here at 7:15. For your live watch along, where Leeds take on Everton at Ellen Road on that brand new spanking pitch and hopefully pick up 3 points. So we will see you back here in T minus 25 minutes. I had to do some maths there. As you can tell, I didn't do well in school. But yeah, please, come back and join us at 7:15. Everton fans, Leeds fans, or fans of any other club, come join us. We'd love to have you here. We love doing this stuff. So yeah, we'll see you back shortly. We'll do that awkward bit now when we end the stream. See you in T minus 25 minutes.